Good morning, guys. It's a little over 5 a.m. I'm on my way to the subway. Today, me and my friends are going to Goje Island, like a big area on the south of South Korea, where I don't think I've been to before. It's very early right now, and every time I wake up super early, like today, I woke up before 5. I question and ask myself whether I really want to do that, whether it's worth it or not. But some of my best adventures started before the sun was up, so I kind of learned to push through. And this is one of the days. Here is the adventure to Goje Island. Alright, so we made it to Goje. The first thing we did is to pick up a car. This feels like every trip is a different car, but it's still good. And on this trip I'm here with Lon and Yen. We studied together back at university. We both have like very different stories of how we met. I think you've seen Lon in one of the videos before. We met at university's music club, I think it was, right?
Yeah.
And then we created a lot of content together and we played instruments and we were in a band and stuff like this. It was really fun. And then with Yan, you also were on the video before, I think a little bit slightly, when we went to Yan Yan.
Oh yeah.
We met, we worked together.
For once, and you don't remember me?
Yeah, and then we met in Seoul.
So you didn't remember me actually. We worked together, you know my name, but you didn't remember me.
Ooh, you're in a hot seat.
I used to meet a lot of people for work and then take interviews and film videos, basically what Lon is doing right now.
And he forgot about them.
Yeah, and I forgot. Like I never really got close to, like I knew people's stories and the things that they shared with me on camera, but I never got to know them personally, which was the case with Yan. But then anyway, we live in the same city now, so, and it's the third week in a row that we hang out, and then here comes the adventure from Goje Island. Alright, so I don't really know much about Goje Island. I didn't manage to stop here last time. When I was like driving around South Korea, I stopped by Yosu, Koin, Name, and I went all the way to like Ulsan, so I kind of like didn't make a stop here at Goje, but so far it looks like a place with a lot of nature naturally because there are less people here. It's like small village and then you go like winding road between the mountains and small village, winding road between the mountain, and this is like kind of a place that I would enjoy because I live in Seoul with very hectic just environment. It's the same thing, you know, once you are in the city, you see lots of people rushing every time, there's like a lot of infrastructure, sky-rise buildings and stuff like this, right? And naturally here the pace of life is slower, cars are going slower, like a lot of farming around. It's
This feels like home to me.
basically this will be the first time discovering Goje, and I'll try to show you as much as possible so you can have an idea of what the island is like. I didn't even get to show the car. This is Kere, one of my favorite city cars in Korea. Alright, so the first stop for today is Paemal Kalguksu and Kimbap Place. So the base of the soup, you can really feel that it's seafood. I think it's like a clam or a shell, but other than that, it's just a little bit like hard noodles. It's rich in taste. It's a little bit salty, and their kimchi is basically homemade. This is not the regular kimchi that is like available to buy, and then that is used in different restaurants. This is the one that they make themselves. At least that's what I think, because the taste is very different and distinct to this place.
I feel like we have 4 people on the table right now.
We do. Me, you, Ian, and
The camera.
my parents. Alright, so the impression of the restaurant actually improved like even more. The people who work there and one of the owners of the restaurant was actually really nice. They did explain to us properly what the food was, and we got yenal shike as a gift, and just really kind people. And one of the owners actually studied in the States for 7 years, so it's actually very interesting. You should come say hi whenever you are here because they're actually really nice people. And the yenal shike is basically this very sweet Korean rice drink that you've probably seen me mention in a couple of other videos. Really delicious. Right, how to make a rock skip on the water. I think I found a good one. The moment of truth.
Oh!
4. I think the last time I did this was like so long, like 10 years ago, even longer.
It just go like 5 times.
Okay, I believe you. Okay, this one's good. And we have to leave this place, unfortunately. We have a boat to catch in less than an hour and we have to drive to the place. Thank you so much, bye. Alright, so this is one of our boats. Arrived here at the terminal. I don't really know where we're going to exactly. I didn't really properly check it. It's the unknown that's gonna keep it interesting, I guess. For us during this trip. Well, how's your strawberry?
It's turning into jams.
We are here right now, so the route is to take a ferry to Guido, then to take a ferry to Hegenham, and then back to where we are right now. Time to get on the ferry and go to a couple of islands. So we asked to go to the second floor. Hopefully we can like walk around a little bit while the boat is moving, just to get some good views. What's interesting, most people are not outside, like they're inside the boat and behind the glass and seated. And we are like one of the last few people who walked in, and we got, I think, the better spot segment even. Alright, so the boat is like super close now to the rock. I don't know how to feel about this, but it's really cool that they brought us here. Alright, so just to show how close we are to the rocks. And then right now we are almost like surrounded by, I don't know what this is called. It's a really cool spot to put the boat, but everything around us is like rocks. It's 3 o'clock right now. Yeah, we'll be getting off the island at 4:50, so almost 2 hours to chill. It's really beautiful in here, but it's also very hot, so we're gonna line up for ice cream. So even though we still haven't really like finished the course, walking around the island, I think to summarize it, that I would say this is the botanical garden. It's a weekend now, so there are quite a lot of people here, but other than that, it's actually very peaceful. We just walk a lot, listen to the sound of waves, I don't know, enjoy the nature, like all the space that is around this small island. It's really nice. So this Mindele, the Korean song, Dandelion in English, by Ohio. This was the first song my colleague introduced to me. This song is the pure reason of why I started to show interest in K-pop or like Korean music in general. So this didn't happen a long time ago. I think it's less than a year ago since I listened to it first. Very nice, very important song for me at least. Yeah.
Al?
Alright, so we ended up at CGV.
Really nice.
I like the caramel. Alright, so the plan is to make barbecue here today at the pension. We're gonna go in-house. So we're gonna go buy a bunch of stuff for that. We are here to catch the sunset. It's actually really cool. I thought the sun is behind the mountain, so we were not gonna get it, but actually now that the sun came out of the clouds, we can actually get a small portion of it. It's really nice. Let's see the sunset here at Goje. Alright, this is the final goodbye to this day. Alright, so we made it to the pension. This is how it looks like. We have microwave, nice. We even have rice cooker. The kitchen, this is room number 1. I have yet to find out if we have more rooms. And this is a bedding set. And this is a bathroom for today. And pensions here in Korea, they usually come with like a lot of dishes. Over here, the cups, pots, I don't know, like chopsticks, spoons, like anything to make meat. And it's actually really convenient. So the thing that we bought today is just the food, so we usually have all the equipment to make it. Alright, so this camera fell here. And the screen is now broken. I was gonna repair the lens anyway because it was cracked and scratched. Now the screen is off, so I guess the camera took the biggest hit.
What about the meat?
We have the meat. We have lots of meat here, so it's really nice. We have some wieners too, and
I bet
onion.
that calls sausage, bro.
Alright, so what we have going on here is, I think it's like moksal, which is neck. Pork neck here going on. We have another meat over here. What is this one? Samgyeopsal, right?
Samgyeopsal.
Yeah, this one. That one is like a regular samgyeopsal. So I think the importance here is to just like be able to flip the meat and cut it at the right time. So the way you make this samgyeopsal or moksal is that you put the big pieces first, wait until they're like halfway cooked. So after that you flip it like a couple of times. Then once they're like not the raw and at least cuttable in a way, you just cut them into smaller pieces. In Korea we use the scissors. I really like it actually. Yeah, I think the importance of it like is to be able to flip the meat right after you cut it, because then it's gonna cook faster. But yeah, and then we have kimchi going on here as well. And this is the moksal that we didn't cook. Time to say goodbye to this pension and get on the road again. The plan is to stop by a convenience store and then go karting. He was faster all along, but I think he learned to take corners properly. Then he was actually faster, right?
Yeah. This is like really fun.
Huh? This fun?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's fun. It's more fun when you drive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it's not heavy.
I swear, like when I was drifting, it was so fun.
Yeah,
like,
it is fun.
You're driving fast and then you sudden turn, it would
Yeah.
drift.
That's how you're supposed to do. Or like you can do like what we did before. We protected our the turn first because we overtook you so easy in the beginning because you left so much space. But then I think you learn to take corners.
Yeah, I learned to drift.
And then
I
you,
start going.
because you were always faster than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just did take the corners really badly in the beginning.
Driving.
Nice! Ian said it was easy. Ian said it was so easy. Let's go for 6 at least.
Good.
You got 3. 4.
Wow. And Long is very happy.
Good. Who was it?
Me.
Nice. And then we headed to our next activity, riding a jet boat. We spent a good what felt like 20 minutes going around the rocks and smaller islands nearby, enjoying the views and speed. I love almost any water activity, and this was an absolute joy. Not everything went so well as someone sitting in front of us got injured, so whoever you are, I hope your bike is okay. And right by the jet boat place, there was the next famous landmark of Goje, Windy Hill. Alright, so this is the place with apparently a very great view. I don't know, people really photograph the hill itself, but I think the most beautiful place here is the view from the top. So this is like a really quiet and interesting spot. Probably the spot with the least number of tourists and people here. This is like a really good view. You can see that the water is really clear. And then once again, there are not so many people around. Let me show you what it looks like. This is like one of the clearest water that I've seen here in Korea. And then it's this clean only I think in the south. Goje, Name, Jeju-do, places like this. Right, looks like we are making our last stop here by the ocean, just to touch the water a little bit and see the view from down there. Goje right now has a little bit of tourism developed, I guess. There are quite a lot of like boat tours, cruises, some water activities as well, like the one that we took today, the jet boat. I think there is quite a lot of potential for a lot of resorts. So this one is a resort over there. I don't know, I think you can create more water activities. You can actually like bring people here from other cities, but I think one of the problems would be the fact that it's not too convenient to get here transportation wise. Like there is no train. There is an airport only like an hour away drive by car from here, but there is a bus terminal. I think that's the way you can come here. Like other cities like Busan, Daegu are not too far. But if you go from like a little bit more north, Daejeon, Seoul, Suwon, I think it's still a little bit far. It took us like over 4 hours to get here by bus, and it would have taken us even longer to get here by car, because the buses have their own like dedicated lane, so they don't have to stay in traffic. But yeah, I think it's really nice. It's one of those very rare areas in Korea which don't have a lot of people. So it will be really interesting to see how this area develops and what it's going to become like in, I don't know, like 10, 20 years time. I think it's still like very unexplored and quiet place here in Korea. Okay, now that the Goje trip is over, we only have like 1 hour left. What did you like the most? It's not your first time.
Yeah.
Mine and Yen's first time, but
I think the best thing is the car.
The car?
Yeah, because it was very fun. It was like, I think it was very fun over there. The nature scene is fun too, and also the boat riding.
For me, actually, it's really hard to choose one best moment because I really enjoy everything that we did. We did go to Uedo yesterday, like the island, the botanical garden. Well, I'm just so thankful for Tima for like making this trip possible. You drove, and then like it was your idea that we came here. So next time, 제주도 and Busan.
Too much.
I don't even know how to
How is this?
film all of this.
This is definitely not late lunch. Next trip, Busan.
Okay.
We will see. Maybe Busan, maybe somewhere else, but they will be next day.
Yeah. Bye. See you soon.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Have a safe trip
Work
home.
hard, play hard.
Let's work hard after this.